Yes, Orf, to answer your question, it is new. We unveiled it um, in the Natty and the All Star game. But yeah, Friday night stream. I haven't done one of these in a while. Schedule reveal. 10 days to opening day. We had a couple of leaks, in the chat earlier about certain games. Everyone knows Game 1 is Northwestern State at Space Force. That's April 22nd at 8:30 Central. Other than that, there's not a lot of known schedules. Um, anyway, as you guys can tell, whatever I have sucks. I don't know what it is. It's horrible. But anyway, yeah. Not a lot of intro, no interviews today. I'm going to have to do that for another 10 days. But let's get right into it. Schedule reveal. I got to click the right scene here. I believe. Was our mic off the whole time? Was it off the whole time? All right, we're gonna go back to week 1. we're gonna act like that did not happen. Week 1. Listen, guys. It's been a while. It's been. I would technically we don't count the All Star game because I didn't really stream that. It's been a long time since I've streamed a game. A little rusty. I didn't really put a lot of effort into this, but anyway, week 1. You can kind of see it there. I'll just kind of highlight it again. Creighton and App State get a new team there on that Tuesday. 2 more new teams on Wednesday, and then the rematch of the Natty on Thursday. There is a special uniform game rumored for that one, so that should be fun to look forward to in about 13 days. But yeah, with that said, we're going to move on to week 2. And to kick off week 2, it's Lake Erie at Montana at 8:30. And then what used to be the UConn-UCO rivalry, now Creighton, Central Oklahoma, so the national champions get Jacksonville State and Creighton out of the gates. App State takes on Northwest Missouri State. Then on Wednesday, Northwestern State and Central Arkansas take on each other. Mercer and Jacksonville State play at 7 on Thursday. And Space Force and Southern Utah play at 8:30 on Thursday as well. So yeah, there is week 2 in the RFCL for season 5. I'll make sure, since now you can actually hear me, I will let this sit for just a minute. See what the chat says. I don't think there's a delay, so. All right. Week 3. 2 games on Monday night for Week 3. We'll begin with Jacksonville State at Lake Erie to begin Week 3 at 7. And then to follow that game, Creighton at Northwest Missouri State at 8:30. Then on Tuesday, Central Oklahoma travels to Northwestern State at 8:30. The lone game that day. It is playing at 8:30. Then to follow that on Wednesday, Southern Utah App State also at 8:30. So a couple of late games by themselves for Week 3. And Thursday, Central Arkansas and Space Force take on each other, and Montana and Mercer, 2 former UCA staff members, will face off against each other as head coaches now, Thursday at 8:30. Yeah, I'll leave that there for a second. I will say is Week 5 is pretty stacked. To be honest, it's probably the best week we're looking forward to with regards to slate of games. Anyway, Week 4, back to conference schedules. Kicks off with Jacksonville State at Northwestern State. That game, remember, Northwestern State absolutely destroyed Jacksonville State. Listen. Hey, you get Thursday. Oh, you don't want Thursday. I've got some bad news for you. I've got some really bad news for you, Nisma. Anyway, Central Oklahoma takes on Montana on that Tuesday, May 14th. Then Creighton and Space Force also cap off that night. Southern Utah and Lake Erie play Wednesday by themselves. And App State and Mercer at 7, Central Arkansas. Northwest Missouri State close out Week 4 on Thursday at 8:30. You have a lot of late games? Well, it kind of it depends who you've played. I didn't mean to give you a ton of late games. The late games that you have early in the season are the ones that, told me we need, your opponent said we needed late games. All right. Nismo, you told me late games. All right, Nismo, we're gonna do a good old reading the DMs. And I will quote this from Mr. Nismo himself. Where are you? I am free any day, but heavy preference on the late game slot. I can do early games, but late games are far more convenient. From Coach Nismo on April 7th, 2024. Oh, early in the week. Yeah, I can't. Well, you said free any day. Space Force requested specifically Mondays and Tuesdays, mostly. They opened Thursday, and I think I gave him one Thursday game. So, I don't know what Brock's got late in the week, but apparently he can't. Anyway, Week 5. This is probably the most insane week. We're kicking off. We'll do this one by one. Space Force at Northwest Missouri State, Week 5 to begin that. Then we're going to go to App State and Central Oklahoma on Tuesday. Northwestern State at Montana also on Tuesday. Lake Erie and Central Arkansas, 8:30 on that Wednesday. Southern Utah at Jacksonville State. Martin returns to face Gage for the first time at 7 o'clock. And Mercer and Creighton at 8:30. So Martin gets both App State and Jacksonville State, his 2 former teams, in the same season. So both out of conference games for him. there is the Week 5 schedule. All right, Week 6, 2 Monday games once again. Begins with Montana at Space Force. We are now just purely conference games. Southern Utah and Creighton, also 8:30 on Monday. Tuesday night, Northwest Missouri State and Northwestern State, an 8:30 game. Northwestern State also upsets the Bearcats last season as well. On Wednesday, Coach Nismo hosts his former head coach. I'm not that field. Never seen the light of day, Martin. Nismo hosts Bucky, Week 6. And on Thursday, App State and Jacksonville State. A series where it's been close every time, but App State's never won against Jacksonville State. And then to finish it off for that week, the rematch of the semifinals, Lake Erie and Central Oklahoma, 8:30, Thursday, May 30th. All right, Week 7. Nismo, you're going to be happy of where your slate of games are for the last 2 weeks, I promise. Week 7, to begin, Coach Gage versus Trigger and Kernsey to begin Week 7 at 8:30 that day. That should be fun in more than one way. Then Space Force and Lake Erie face on Tuesday. Mercer and Northwestern State finish off the Tuesday, June 4th. Then on Wednesday, Central Arkansas and Appalachian State play each other at 8:30. On Thursday, Creighton and Montana at 7. Central Oklahoma and Southern Utah at 8:30 to finish off week number 7. One more week to go for season 5. I will post this sheet, obviously, in the Discord. I'm done, so you guys can go look at it on your own. But, yeah, last week of the season. And I think if you've been calculating this correctly, TD, you should know who your last opponent of the season is. Week 8, Monday, June 10th. Nismo said you'd be happy. Here you go, a Monday night game for the last week of the season. Northwest Missouri State at Mercer, 8:30 Central on that Monday. On Tuesday, Space Force heads to Central Oklahoma at 7 o'clock, followed by Northwestern State at App State at 8:30. So 2 big games on June 11th to finish the season. On Wednesday, Lake Erie versus Creighton, where Creighton looks to get revenge from the ass-kicking that Lake Erie gave them last season. On Thursday, rematch of the other semifinal, Central Arkansas and Jacksonville State at 7. And the final regular season game, Montana at Southern Utah, 8:30 Central on June 13th. I will leave that there for a second, and then we will go from there. There's not really much else that needs to be said, I guess. But yeah, that's the schedule, guys. Not really much else. It's true you don't play Space Force. Georgetown and Space Force played last season. Yeah, I don't really know. I guess you can answer questions. I didn't make the schedule. Wad made the schedule. So, any problems with the schedule, direct them at Wad. I was only responsible for the dates, not the opponents. So, I don't have any jokes. I'm not good at that. I don't know. I told you, 100K donation to the RFL channel. I will do it. UCA is not playing Central Oklahoma this season. They are out. Everyone go tell Bucky, no Central Oklahoma, Central Arkansas game. Nismo doesn't play them either. The only former UCA staff that plays Central Oklahoma is Kepler, and that's purely because it's a division game. That being, oh my God, my camera. What the hell is that? Hold on. There we go. Now, that being said, dream scenario. UCO playoff game. If that happens and we play each other, I'm gonna laugh so hard. It'd be so funny if Bucky thinks we escape and we get matched up in the playoffs. I mean, what else do you guys want to know? I mean, nothing really else, I guess. Is there anything else that you guys want to know? Like, yeah, other than that, I mean, there's not really enough point for me to keep streaming. Mercer's done. Uniforms are done for them. So, Nisman's already seen them. I showed them earlier to him. Who has the hardest schedule? I don't see. Someone asked this earlier, and I don't know. I would have to look at each individual schedule thoroughly. Who has the easiest? Oh, it depends because the divisions are pretty balanced, so it kind of depends who you draw in your non-cons. And at the same time, there's new staffs everywhere, so I don't know because I don't know how to judge everyone. I'm gonna be honest. I would put I'd put UCO schedule's tough. I mean, Jacksonville State's, Northwestern State's, and App State are non-cons. Hi, Watt. Yeah, App State, Northwestern State, and Jacksonville State to go along with your division schedule of Southern Utah, who will be good this year. You got Creighton. I think Pars will figure it out. Space Force is good. Who else? Lake Erie, obviously. They were in the playoffs last year. I'm missing one, I think. Maybe I got them all. That's predict the playoffs. Oh, my. Okay. You want me to go in order? No, I don't know the order. That would be hard. Okay. Mercer's not in my division, so I did not forget them. Anyway, my playoff teams: Jacksonville State, Space Force, Lake Erie, UCO, Southern Utah, Northwestern State. Those are my 6. Wait, I forgot a team. I'm sorry. Hold on. I got to redo that. Okay, hold on. Jacksonville State, Northwest Missouri State. That's who I forgot. Space Force, Northwestern States. Oh my God! There's only 6 spots for these teams. Holy shit! Did I say UCO yet? I don't know if we'll make the playoffs, man. Oh my. Okay, maybe we should do it this way. Teams that I think are have no chance. They're not going to make it. I'm sorry, Bucky. Central Arkansas, I think, is just not going to make it at all. I don't think they're going to have a chance late in the season. I don't think App State's going to have a chance late in the season. And so I'm being honest. Creighton, I guess. Montana. I forgot about them. But they got a good quarterback. I don't know. This is going to be I forgot App State's got the best roster. I don't know. I haven't looked at playoffs. I don't look at the rosters. Schedule-wise, I don't know. This is hard. I haven't looked at anything. Maybe after week 1 I'll have a better judgment. I don't know, man. This is hard. This will be a fun season if you think about it. Divisions-wise, I don't know if you can see all this. No, you probably can't. It's probably going to cut off, isn't it? know you can. All right. There's the Capital Southwest. It's pretty stacked. You know, you got Jacksonville State, Northwestern State, Northwest Missouri State, and App State are the coaching staffs that are established. And you got Mercer, who's got a decent roster with a new head coach. You got Central Arkansas was in the semis last year with a staff that left, but you still got Bucky. So that's a pretty good division right there. Then you got the other. Oh, what the hell? Then you got the other division where you got the defending national champions. You got Lake Erie, who made the semis last year. Montana's the wild card. You don't really know a lot about them. With Blake leaving, they don't have a. I mean, I guess they kind of have a quarterback in. I think it's Josh Allen, but they got that 5-star. I forgot about that pocket passer. So Montana's the wild card. Space Force will be good this year. They proved it last year. Creighton, UConn's been good in the past. Southern Utah has one of the best rosters in the league. So these divisions are they're pretty even. So I don't know. It's gonna be very interesting, but it should be fun. There's a solid chance that UCA doesn't make the playoffs. And that's okay. 4 straight seasons of not losing a lot. I mean, I think we're 31-8. Bound to have a down year at some point. Anyway, I don't even know half the players. I don't even know who's on my team. I don't know the last time I opened the Dynasty file and looked at my roster, because all I've been doing the past week is making Mercer. I've made Creighton. In fact, let's do this. Here are Creighton files, okay? Look at this shit. Nisma, you say you don't like custom ASCs. These aren't edited completely. That's an old, the bottom line's old. Why did my mic die? What the hell? Interesting. I don't know why that went away. Anyway, yeah, I showed you 45 assets. I don't know why my mic went away. That's weird. Anyway, RFCL. Here we go. Huh. This is where I keep my extras. You can see the 2 teams. Here's Mercer. I think they had. There's 15. There's 5. So Mercer are 26. 26 assets. But yeah, also got some stuff made. Like here's what I was doing today. I was getting some of this stuff ready. This got to be one of the coolest things we've gotten for the league, is this template. It's awesome. The animation it does is so cool. Grades look really good too. I don't think the only one I don't have done is Southern Utah and Mercer, because I couldn't find a good. Oh my! Why did I go over there? Oh, I don't have Mercer and Southern Utah done. But yeah, I mean, so Space Force is done, but this will obviously need to be updated after Barack sends me the correct logo. Once this gets changed, I'll have to redo it. But what else do I have on here? Space Cows. Here's some of the gridiron. Here's... Oh, yeah. I don't know why you're in here. You are supposed to be in here. RFCL. This is all classic stuff. That's also in here for some reason. All the classic teams and you. Well, some of the stuff's supposed to be in here. But, yeah. All the classic teams, even the ones that aren't used anymore. Like Northern Iowa's not used. Linfield's not used. Culver Stockton, I don't think ever got used. They never got used. Obviously, they are RFCL now, but they were. Villanova is a CFBR version. I made it for my brother. And there's all those assets. Yeah. What else do I have in here? What is this? Oh, that's schoolwork. You're not seeing that hit ever. That's random stuff. I don't even know what I have in here at this point. Edited, that's... Oh, this is my old bottom line stuff. Look at this. This is when I basically made it the ABC ESPN bottom line. All of these I put in Discord. Yeah. No, I don't think we would repeat, honestly. Yeah. Gotta get this done eventually. Here, you guys want to see that helmet with the... Oh, it's not gonna work, actually. Hold on. I need to extract it this way. We're not repeating. You can ask Wad the same question. We're not repeating. Here, let me extract this real quick. Ignore this part. I think it should be fine. Blender. Great. There we go. That's what that helmet looks like. That's why I said I attempted it. I don't know how that's going to look in game, but I tried. We're comparing it to this helmet. So if you look at it, let's pause that right there. Oh my gosh, please, thank you. And if you look at it like that, it doesn't look horrible. It's just not great, honestly. You can kind of see it. We'll see. We'll see how it looks. I haven't put it in the MT3. I will pull the red shirt before I let the other one happen, Marty. I'll put Johnny Jolly in the game if MT3 sucks. That's about it. I don't really know what else I need to do. You guys, I will let the chat go real quick. See if we have any other questions before I end the stream. So, if you got questions, ask them real fast. Chat. All right. Well, yeah, I don't really. Was that your best AC? Well, you were like the only productive one. So yeah, you actually did something. Reed still hasn't done any graphics. Well, he did. It's been a while. And then Mart was just there half the time. So, yeah. In that sense, yeah, you were. Um, well, if nothing else, guess I will end the stream. I don't know who's streaming that Monday night game. What day is that? The 22nd? 8:30? If it's at 8:30, I can probably do it. Yes, it is. I will probably be streaming that game in 2 Mondays. Well, I only mentioned OCs because if I do ACs, someone could claim like 7 different teams. So yeah. Anyway, is that a firm? Yeah, April 22nd. I am confident that. I mean, like I said, if I really wanted to, and I probably will, Creighton will probably be done tonight. Who DM'd me? Is this Nismo? Yes, Nismo, that's correct. Everyone should have 4 home games. I know they do because Wad showed me the graphic he used. I would do an editing stream, but there's not a lot for me to do. Everything's already edited. All the Photoshop stuff is done. Making custom ASTs is not the most glamorous of things to do. So yeah, if no one else has got questions or anything, I'll post the schedule in the Discord in just a second. But yeah, I'll see you in about a week for opening day. Head coaches, I don't think there's any. Well, Marty's here. I got one. I will probably send out the preseason polls this weekend. We'll get that done. Something else I need to do. Oh, make Popeye's kids. There's something else I need to do. I already forgot. Hopefully I remember this weekend to do that too. But yeah. I think that's everything. So see you in about a week for season 5 of the RFCL.